What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love power, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, or leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Power Book 2 Go Season 4, and we're going to be talking about your girl, Dirty Diana. This is my closing thoughts for her character. So down below, I want you guys to give me your closing thoughts for Diana's character for this final season of Power Book 2 Ghost. How did y'all feel about what she did? I think Diana had a crazy character development, especially at the end of the season, and I believe it's a chance that we may see her character once again. Now you guys, make sure you checked out my last few videos. I gave you guys my closing thoughts for your boy Kane, and I also gave y'all my closing thoughts for your boy Tariq St. Patrick as well. So check them out if you have not seen them. We still have other characters that I'm going to talk about within the next week, so I want you guys to stay tuned for that. But let's talk about the topic of discussion, your girl Diana. Dirty Diana. Man, she has some crazy character development this season, at least the second half of this season. I mean, her journey was crazy, right? Because she seemed like she was real innocent. But from the get-go, Diana was always sneaky, and to be honest, Diana was groomed to do this from the very beginning by her moms. Now, she was going back and forth as far as what she really wanted to do. We know Diana did not really want to be in the game at the beginning of this journey of Power Book 2 Ghost. Her pops Lorenzo, he did not want her to be in it as well, and it really did seem like Diana was going to be out of it when it was all said and done. But a lot of different things changed for her story, right? We know she had to get money. She continued to, push weight regardless. And Diana continued to put out the truth. Whether you liked her or not, Diana made sure people knew exactly what was really going on within the family. Some blame her for what happened to your boy Freaky Zeke and everything that happened in Power Book 2 Go Season 2. You guys let me know. Do y'all blame Diana for all that mess? I say this, as I told you guys in the past, Monet, she decided to do what she did. The crazy part is Diana actually tried to talk to her about the truth of, Zeke being her son, but we know Monet was not trying to talk to her. They kind of went back and forth or whatever. But once Diana's dirt came out about Tariq and her hooking up, Monet thought she had her. But Diana says, you know what? Hell nah. It's not happening today. And she put on one of the best performances of the entire series of Power Book 2 Ghosts. She destroyed Monet in front of everybody, exposed her with receipts as well. I mean, she was not playing around. Power Book 2 Go Season 2 is still my favorite season of this series. I mean, it was crazy. But Diana from there, she didn't really get a lot of respect. People said she was a snitch and all that stuff. And she had to redeem herself, right? So, of course, this season, she definitely did that as far as catching her first body, fixing things with her moms. I mean, yes, she did try to set Monet up, but they repaired their relationship by the end of it. And we know Diana, she ended up getting knocked up as well. And that was the biggest thing for Diana this season. That's when we start to see her character have, a different turn or whatever, right? And this is where we saw a huge character development out of her. Now, even though that was a big moment for her, we start to see some of the things that she was doing was very similar to her mom's. Aunt Janet even mentioned this to Monet, telling her like, look, your daughter, she is pregnant. And basically she is, you know what I'm saying? She's making the same mistakes that you made when you was growing up, right? And I made the video, 3 months out, making predictions about Diana's character. And I talked about her becoming Monet. That's what we saw this season, more than ever. Her become her mom's. And by the end of the season, she really embraced this lifestyle. The lifestyle that she did not really want to be a part of for real. But her mom dying really turned everything around. And she wanted to be the one that fixed the family to keep everybody together. We know Kane left. We know Drew, he's going to Paris. So Diana feels like she's the last one there, which she is, you know what I'm saying? And she wants to continue what her mom's was doing. And that is run the game. Don't take orders from nobody. Be your own boss, you know what I'm saying? And I think we will see more of this if they continue the Diana story. I mean, the way that she was looking at that family table, she was pissed off, right? I mean, she's at the head of the table. She thinks she Roman Reigns out here. She wants to be the bloodline. I mean, she really wants to run things, and she was very upset. She feels like she has something to prove, in my opinion, and that's exactly what I think we're going to see if we end up seeing her character once again. Now, Diana did drop off Felicia. I was happy about that. Of course, Diana, she dropped off Anya Covington. We know Noma, she took out Monet. So Diana said, you know what? An eye for an eye. You need to feel just like I felt when I lost my mom's, which it was very sad for Anya, but we know Noma, you signed up for this lifestyle. So these are the consequences when you stick around and you live this lifestyle. Things like this is going to happen, and don't be surprised if things like this continue to happen for Diana down the line if she continues to be in the game. And based off the way that it ended, you know she will continue to be in the game, which will yield deadly consequences. We already know what time it is. Now, Diana did lose a good friend. Loose neck Salim got dropped off in this season by your boy Tariq. As far as we know, the body is still out there. They haven't found the body. We haven't heard anything about that. I mean, that was one of those storylines where we were sitting back just waiting for the confirmation of the body being found, but it never happened at all. And this is one of the reasons why I always tell you guys, with this show, they definitely need more than 10 episodes. I mean, I understand that some people don't want to see more than 10, but if you watch the show and you see all the different storylines that's popping off and some of the storylines that don't have like the right ending, that like it's missing certain details, to me, that's because they need more episodes. That way it can flow out a little bit better. That way us as fans are not asking all these questions about this character, what happened with that character, why doesn't this make sense? I mean, that's the reason why you need more episodes, especially since it was the last season. And I know a lot of people was upset that the finale was not longer. If you notice, most of these episodes is about 58 minutes, 57, 58 minutes. They're allowed a certain amount of time per episode or per season. And I knew once the episodes was that, long, they was not going to have a long series finale. You know what I'm saying? If the episodes was around like 50 minutes or whatever per episode, then that means the finale could have been longer, whatever. Courtney Kim, she's explained this in the past, talking about basically they're allowed a certain amount of time per episode, per season, and they got to use that time the best way that they can. But I know in Power Season 6, the series finale was about, an hour and 20 minutes, and they got an extra 5 episodes. So they got approved for a lot more time. Usually they don't, know what I'm saying? So Power Season 6 was special because it was able to get that extra time to give, those extra 5 episodes and, of course, a very long series finale. But with this show, we did not get it. And you can tell just by watching those 10 episodes on how things played out that they really did need more episodes. Whether you like the show or not, they needed more in order to make things flow out a tad bit better, in my opinion. Now, as far as Diana, her and Tariq did have a great connection this season. Things did not play out the right way, of course, losing her baby. And by the end of the series, they didn't really seem like they was on the best note, right? I mean, Tariq did say he's going to look out for her, but we know Diana took out Anya and Tariq was kind of upset. And we know Tariq is doing business with Noma's brother, which I believe is going to cause problems down the line. So for Diana, my closing, or at least my final closing thoughts for her is this. Think about what you really want to do. Do you really want to be in the game? I mean, you just seen what this lifestyle brings to your life firsthand once again. Your pop's gone, your mom's gone, your unborn child is gone. I mean, you don't have nobody left. Drew leaving, Kane left. I mean, you're going to have a lifestyle of misery. But with Power, they always do this. These characters, for 1 second, they say, you know what? I don't want to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's too much for me. Tariq have said this. Other characters have said this. Diana, she said this. But then all of a sudden, they say, you know what? I want to be in the game once again. So they go back and forth on what they want to do all the time in this show. And, it is what it is. At the end of the day, we know it is a show about drug dealing. And 9 times out of 10, these characters, they decide to be in the game. But then when it's all said and done, they always regret it, right? Always. So I'm very eager to see what's next for Diana's character if they do decide to bring her back into the Power universe. Down below, you guys let me know, what are your closing thoughts for her character? How do you feel about her journey on the Power Book 2 Ghost? And do you believe she's going to be the new Monet? It definitely felt like that by the end of the series. And it definitely felt like she finally embraced this lifestyle and she's willing to do what her moms was trying to do right before she was taken out. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.